Hey guys, welcome to the podcast. The first ever
God damn it, Geoff.
competitively casual gaming podcast.
Masaka.
Say hi, everyone.
Nani?
Yo.
Babble Rap has turned full weeb.
And that's the podcast. Thanks, everyone.
We're just not even gonna bother. Not even gonna bother.
I just finished editing Types of Vanguard Player 6, everybody, so... Yeah.
Oh, I will have to check that out.
Oh my god.
You will, and you can see Dylan doing Dylan things.
And I got to slap him.
Neat. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do, what did everyone do that last little bit? We'll start with Geoff, because Geoff was late.
Wait, what's our definition of last little bit?
I want to say, give it a week, but considering we haven't done the podcast, or a podcast, in a while, just you can throw in stuff from before.
Okay, so Geoff now works at Wendy's. Is that really what I want to say? Whatever. Geoff has job now, so he's able to fund his cardboard crack addiction. Important.
Very important.
Very important. Geoff has also been editing a Tapes of Vanguard Players episode for the past few weeks. He had so much fun recording it. He's also planning on taking advice from one of the better Vanguard planning on training to become a better Vanguard player from the Vanguard players in the Calgary community. So I'm going to get good so that I can improve my Vanguard skills and do better at locals.
Would you perhaps be planning on trolling a certain someone whose name we will not mention, but we all know?
I talked to Joe, and he's just like, nah, your decks, you should be fine against that guy. So I can't wait to verse him with Shushu, honestly. That's gonna be fun.
Oh.
I can only imagine his reaction to me drawing 6 cards. He'd be like, you just drew 6 cards.
I mean, I know what I'm waiting to fight him with.
Yeah.
I am
because it'll be from
rebuilding
completely out of left
deck
field.
Of Doom.
I'm
wait, you're making what?
I'm rebuilding Overlord.
Awesome.
Okay.
Sorry to keep interrupting you, Geoff. James, do you remember Super Cray Elemental Bros?
I do remember that, but I don't have nearly enough cards to make it.
What are you missing? Because I want to make this happen now.
Okay, so I need Blizzas, more Madu, more grade 1 and 2 things for Schwarzschild, and then all of the grade 1 and 2 Cray Elementals. The Limit Break Searcher, the Remove Resist one for grade 2s, and the grade 1s that gain 1k for each. Cray Elemental in your G-Guard zone, and then the other one that lets you unflip.
Okay, I can probably supply a Blizzard, and I could supply the entire ride chain.
Sweet, we can get this party started.
Oh boy.
Geoff has also finished his...
I don't think any of the cards are too expensive.
I feel unloved.
If you are willing to order them for me, I will fund you money.
Alright, let's discuss this later, because I feel bad for Geoff right now.
No, it's fine.
Sorry,
I'll
Geoff.
just keep practice drawing with my honorary professors. I don't even care anymore.
This is what you get for being late.
Okay, let's stop interrupting Geoff. Geoff, carry on.
The moment I say a word. So, James, did you hear about that other thing that doesn't involve Geoff? And then I just sit there, start weeping, I just start shedding single manly tears.
Sorry, I said something in just meant to make the conversation interesting to us, and then that led to an entirely different tangent I didn't foresee coming.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Honestly, I can't wait to see that Super Cray Elemental Bros deck in action. I will verse that.
You want to play Schwarzschild, but with no Link Joker aside from Perfect Guards?
Why no Link Joker aside from Perfect Guards? There's a Perfect Guard Cray Elemental.
That's right, isn't it?
There is one.
Oh my god.
It's happening. The one non-Cray Elemental cards in there will just be Schwarzschild.
And triggers.
You can't actually make the crits Cray Elemental.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but you can't guard with them only, which sucks.
Light Elemental Honolly. There you go. Nope, wrong one. Shit. What was it? Sunny. Sunny's the PG.
I don't like Sunny too much, and I would keep other things.
Who cares? You gotta stick to the Cray Elementals. You've committed.
Yeah. We're actually just gonna get this done. I'm gonna, owe people money by the end of it, I feel.
It's gonna be freaking amazing, though, I think.
I stride Madhu. I get the card I used to stride back. I stride Madhu. I do it again.
I mean, I'm willing to donate a decent part of this just because I want to see this happen.
I'm actually down for donating a few cards, too.
Yes. Anyways, back with Geoff's week.
Yeah.
So I finished my honorary professors, and I'll probably do a deck profile on those soon.
Ooh.
Outside of Sage Same Professor Big Belly, the deck is 100% complete, though I kind of want to go to 8 to 10 crit and then 4 to 2 stands in the deck. I don't know. As an extension of the getting good thing, I'm going to go and invest in the new set for Nubatama stuff, so that's going to be fun.
Woo.
And the certain someone's going to hate me as a person probably, but that's okay.
Don't worry, Geoff. We'll hate you too.
I know.
You'll get a proportionally equal amount of hate from everyone you play, and it will just be like, why do you keep hitting us with ourselves and drawing these cards? And
let's be honest
yourself.
here.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
God damn it! I just went through this with Jude and Buddy Fight. I don't want to go through this with Geoff and now.
Let's be 100% honest here, guys. I don't play Nubatama to get friends. If I did that, I wouldn't be playing Nubatama.
Exactly.
I completely forgot Jude made that deck.
So, I don't play Nubatama because I like having friends. That's why I have my other decks for.
Who hurt you? Who hurt you in a past life, Geoff?
Well, James, you see, I'm the kind of guy that if I can exploit a game mechanic, I will. So the fact that Nubatama likes removing cards from your hand, I'm like, oh, your hand is something you use to keep yourself from not dying. Well, let's remove that. Let's remove that little inconvenience to my offense, and then we will proceed to kill you.
Yep.
That's basically why I play Nubatama, is just because it's like, oh, they have lots of cards in their hand? Ha! Not when I'm done with it.
Woo!
The bright side is you don't have to worry about hitting yourself a lot, though, because I'm going to be just busy removing your hand instead.
Okay, so you're going hand build, not dominate build.
I've always loved hand build. I have no interest in dominate. I don't think it has a good matchup against certain decks.
I'm still going to hate.
Which is why I'm playing hybrid dominate hand build. So it's like, I'm going to get 5 attacks against you with 2 of your dominated units while you have no cards in hand.
That sounds like the best build.
Do you hate life yet?
Yeah, I very much hate life.
Right?
I can't wait till I get to my turn when I ask for help with the decks I actually want to build. Anyways, any more, Geoff?
Built Shushu. I started working on one of my RPGs that I haven't worked on in forever. I'm trying to reduce the amount of time I spend playing video games in order to make room for other stuff that can be not soaked away. So basically I'm trying to reserve more time for Vanguard and drawing.
My God,
and,
Geoff, are you saying you're actually trying to be productive?
Yeah. I'm actually trying
Geoff's
to be productive.
Becoming a productive member of society.
Who's proud of me?
My God, what blasphemy is this?
Heresy! Heresy!
Heretic!
No, hold on. Hold on. Heresy grows from idleness, and video games are idleness, therefore I'm no longer a heretic. Thinking.
No, but
burn the heretic.
Everything you do is heresy.
Oh yeah, because my life is not for the God Emperor. Okay.
You were not doing things in service of the God Emperor, therefore it's heresy.
I think that's about everything. What else is more interesting?
Any more sins you would like to confess?
Next you'll tell me you were playing video games of some sort.
Well, I was playing Gran Turismo 5 earlier today.
Oh, okay.
And I was actually trying to because Kigo Nico and I are going to be playing Gran Turismo 5 tomorrow, and we're going to basically be fucking around trying to drift in that game. So in the honor of Initial D, I'm trying to find the AE86 because everyone needs their Corollas when they're listening to Eurobeat and drifting because you basically need to become Takumi.
So what you're saying is you're living through a bit of deja vu? Huh?
This is only if I get to hit the gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that song Deja Vu. But Gas is so much better. But yeah, anyway, so I
They're
spent
both pretty
like
good
2
songs.
full days grinding the used car showroom in Gran Turismo 5 to actually get the fucking car, and it's just not there. It just will not happen. I got a Jaguar XJ220. I got a bunch of other cars that I didn't even know I wanted till I saw them. I could have got a Zonda. Here's a good story from today. Kyle knows this one. The one where I purchased the Dodge Viper and then lost to a fucking Camaro.
Oh, that.
James, I lost to a fucking Camaro with a Dodge Viper.
Feels bad, man.
Oh, it feels awful. But then I won. But I lost before and I really could not show my face in public. So, But that's why I don't drive Dodge Vipers. I drive other cars. I also determined that the only Italian vehicles I own in that game are Ferraris and Lamborghinis.
Seems legit.
True story. There's like one little shitty 1950s Fiat that I overtuned to make it OP, but like everything else is literally Ferraris and Lamborghinis.
Huh.
I think that's enough day in the life of Geoff because he's running out of things to discuss.
All right, Kyle, what did you do?
Yo.
I'm past the baton to Kyle.
Oh boy. Okay, since I can't remember when the last podcast was actually done, I got a Switch.
Yeah, that was fair.
Oh yeah, he got a Switch.
Pretty sure that happened
been messing around
afterwards.
with that. It's been pretty great.
Yeah, you're probably the only person of us that's going to own a Switch for the next year, based on Nintendo's supply problems.
I mean,
Probably.
in fairness, the demand's been ridiculous.
True.
Even by Nintendo standards.
Kyle
So
got
I
the
think
burn
You,
card.
I think-
you would
well, 'cause I
feel
think-
that by now they would realize demand would be ridiculous.
I mean, you'd think, but that being said, I think the sales for Switch by the end of... I think it sold 2 million on launch day, and I think by the end of the month, it was almost at 4. So when you think about it like that,
It's a significant jump up from what they
Yeah.
had with Wii U.
yeah,
I will admit
like it's one thing for the production to go up, but if demand goes up at the same time, it's kind of a break even.
Oh, Kyle got to burn cards. That's one.
Oh yeah, I forgot to burn a card. Actually, James, this is why I wanted to make Cray Elemental Bros a thing, because the card we burnt was Gravity Ball Dragon. So I have a slightly burnt Gravity Ball Dragon right now, sitting in my binder.
Woo.
You need to use it now.
I mean, if he wants to, I won't say no.
Yeah. No spoilers for Types of Vanguard Player 6, by the way. No one.
Sure.
No spoilers about just let
I
them.
haven't seen
I think
it
you
yet.
just I think you
can't
kind of just
spoil
gave it away though. I think you just kind of gave it away.
Yeah, we did.
Anyways,
The card that he burnt is not a blaster blade. It was a Gravity Ball Dragon.
Geoff, you're spoiling your own show.
It's okay. No one's gonna watch this. I'm kidding, James. I love you. Not that way, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, we get it. Anyways, Kyle, continue.
Hey, Jeff, shut up, we get it.
I'm actually trying to think what I have done, because I got a Switch. I ended up trying out Dragoborn, which that's actually not too bad, surprisingly. I swear there was one other thing I was going to say, but I've since forgotten what it was. So,
Any games you played recently?
oh right. Any games I played recently?
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah. No, there's that. I recently binged the entire Ace Attorney trilogy. And very soon I'm going to be starting on Danganronpa 2.
All right, what's your opinion on the Ace Attorney series?
Love
While we're
it.
on the
like
subject.
I like it. Ace Attorney is good.
Also, James, we should tell him about our gaming channel that we're all part of.
He already knows.
I already know.
Not Kyle. I meant everyone watching the podcast.
They probably know too.
It's literally going to be posted to the channel.
Which one? The gaming channel?
Yeah. This is
We're
the
doing
Competitively Casual Gaming Cast, or CCG-Cast.
We're doing that. I thought this was going on your channel, not the group channel.
Not doing.
Oh my god! Actually, speaking of videos,
I just thought of a title for this podcast. Babble Rab did a stupid.
Yep, it's officially happening.
Either Babble Rab did a stupid or Babble Rab slow.
I've got a better name. I blame you, Geoff.
Oh, I like it.
Jeff, it's all your fault.
Everything is your fault.
Jeff, it's all your fault. Let's go.
Everything is Jeff's fault. Although, on the note of videos, I recently figured out how to actually get OBS to work, sort of.
Okay.
So, hopefully, within the next week, I might actually start recording videos.
Wait, does this mean that you might...
You know, like I said I would 3 months ago.
You mean you might be a contributing member of Competitively Casual Gaming?
I know, right?
It's so
That's
weird.
amazing.
It's kind of scaring me.
And he's going to play Bullet Hells.
Oh god, am I ever?
And I've been the guy running the freaking gaming channel. Is it Thursday today?
Today is Thursday.
Yes.
Frick, I forgot it. I need to post part 2 of Snake Pass. That's not going to happen today.
God. But yeah, hopefully I can get that sorted out after I get back from small vacation I'll be taking. And then yeah, hopefully you'll actually be seeing me.
Woo!
Wait, that means he's going to have like an intro like, hey guys, this is Ghost Clone. Welcome back to another shitty game.
Well, we all play shitty games. Except me, because I'm playing Dark Cloud 2.
Oh, okay. You know what? Jedi Outcast is a much better game than Dark Cloud 2. Don't...
Jeff, you know I was joking, right?
Oh yeah, I'm just bitching anyway because I can. I'm just getting really triggered. Hey, let's be honest here.
So easily triggered.
Let's be honest here. In our own minds, every game we play is better than every other game.
Yeah. No,
I mean, to some extent, yeah.
Yeah. Like, for example... Sorry, Kyle.
No, you go.
Like, for example, Franz probably thinks Metroid Prime is the best game ever, when obviously we all know that it's Team Fortress 2. I actually don't really like Team Fortress 2. No, it's Call of Duty Ghosts. That's the best game ever. Let's be honest, guys.
No, the comment
okay, now you can leave.
With explosions.
Can I kill the COD franchise before I leave?
No.
Oh.
No, I think they're doing that to themselves.
Yeah, honestly. Can we talk about that? I actually want to talk about that. I have
after we're done
later.
Intros.
Bit of venting about COD World War II I'd like to do.
We can deal with that later.
All right. Anything?
Yeah, that's about all I got.
Okay.
Also, he's in this house.
All right. So this week, not much happened per se. Did a little bit of game. I started rebuilding the Overlord deck. I believe last time I saw Geoff, you kind of saw.
Did you need any cards for that? Do you need any cards for the Overlord deck at all? Because I have spare Overlord stuff.
Yes. We will discuss that next time I see you, because I do need stuff like G-Guards and Dried stuff.
Oh, I don't know if I can spare the G-Guards, but like main deck stuff that isn't Perdition Emperor Dragon.
Yeah, there is some main deck stuff I could use.
Okay.
Alright. And after that, I started getting into Persona 5. I'll get into the reason why I only just started. But that prologue section is kind of trippy. Because unlike the other prologues where it's like, we're going to start the story first and then kind of have like a brief battle tutorial, it's starting part way into the plot. And just throwing you in there and giving you sort of a bit of a taste of power while they're doing it. Because they give you like a leveled up person.
That kind of a game.
Okay, that's interesting.
Like, here's your standard tutorial battle, but we're throwing you in, so there's so little context. You don't know who's talking to you. You don't know what your character's like. You don't know really anything. And it's kind of giving you like a higher level persona, but with the standard basic abilities, like how you would do it. But it's like, instead of generic boss you can't beat or generic low level enemy, it's here's something you'll fight later on in the game that's going to be like a high level enemy. And here's you fighting it on par, on your own. in a scene that you get no context to before the actual game starts.
Okay.
And
That sounds fun.
It's weird. And as to why I haven't really been playing too much of other games, I'll get into the other game I play afterwards. I was also playing Warframe. And I vowed I
Why have
wanted
you
to
not-
finish 2 of the main storyline quests for Warframe before I did anything else.
Why have you not been recording Warframe if you play the game so much? Just curious.
No, it's just there are only a few things that are really worth recording, and I wanted to do
Fair.
them on my own. And by the time I thought of recording them, I was already so far in. It's just like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
So the 2 quests I did were The Second Dream and The War Within. And those were the 2 big cinematic story quests. They were the first 2 quests in Warframe to have any sort of cutscene or anything like that. And yeah, I have generally reached a conclusion. I like The Second Dream more. It was far simpler. There's only like 1 or 2 real cutscenes. No, 3 if you count the ending. And this War Within had more mechanics, more new stuff throwing in. But with all that new stuff, it led to a lot of frustration. Because there's a lot of things that aren't really properly explained. Like, there's a point when you can do a teleport jump through a bit of a wall, but it doesn't tell you that's what you have to do is teleport jump into the wall. And I'm thinking, well, maybe I have to use some other ability here. Maybe I should shoot it. Maybe I should shockwave it. And it kind of leads to that point where you keep testing, and you don't test your jump, and you miss the prompt. So you fall down and get killed by the monster down below. That's waiting for there. There was a lot of deaths and a lot of frustration. Because it's like, oh, you need to do this thing. And it's like, okay, why isn't it working? Oh, you were supposed to do this. Well, you didn't say that. You just said destroy the thing. You didn't say how. You didn't say, oh, you have to use this very specific method.
Interrupting and going completely off topic. My apologies.
Not a problem.
So I just casually went on face-to-face games just because I was bored. I was like, oh, how much is Gaia Emperor? How much is Stealth Dragon Shiranui?
Yeah, they're going to be...
No, this is something completely different, actually, unrelated to Vanguard. That was about as close to Vanguard as you're going to get in this conversation. So I am looking up the daily deals for I just happened to catch a glimpse of the daily deals. I see a card that I purchased probably years ago for $5 to $10. It's a card called Ancestral Vision. I got about, I think, a playset of it when it was $5 or whatever. You want to know how much it is now? And it's on sale?
20.
How much?
$47 a piece.
And how much did you get it for?
Sell this card and get some money.
Sorry, I got it for $5. Regular price.
God.
Regular price is $65.
Holy shit.
Shit, man.
I don't know how the hell I managed to do this in Magic. I don't even plan this shit out. In one case I did, but in every other case it was just oh, I'm just gonna go buy this card because I want to use it, and it just happened to be a time that no one was playing Ancestral Vision.
Just because I got curious, I actually looked up Gaia Emperor's price.
How much is it?
So regular Gaia Emperor is $30 a pop.
Okay.
Gaia Desperado is $1.
Hey, yep, that sounds about right.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, and those Mox Opals I bought a while ago because I was making a call that they would jump in price. I bought 3 of them for $15. You ready?
Yeah.
70.
Ooh.
You dodged the
God.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, God.
Mox Diamond? It was $30 at one point, and I was just saying, a card this good is not going to be $30 forever. It's going to increase in value. There's no near mint condition of it currently in stock, but the slightly played one is $102.
Shit.
I'm not a Magic investor at all, guys. I literally just make calls here and just buy shit randomly because, hey, I want to play them in my deck.
And then the price just sky fucking rocket.
I should just get into Magic, honestly. I could make so much money off of this game accidentally.
That seems to be the thing that's happening.
Right?
Right. Anyways,
Bloodghast. Oh, it's $30 now. We spent 25 on it. Good.
yeah. Anyways, back to my story.
Kind of want to go and look at all my magic cards, see how many of them have skyrocketed in price.
Oh,
Sorry.
God.
Alright, anyways, back to the thing. So I get the quest reward for War Within, which is a Riven mod. Now, for those of you who don't know how Riven mod works, is they are unique mods for specific weapons that have random stat bonuses a la Diablo gear, and you can re-roll them to try to re-roll their stats. However, when you get them, you don't just get the mod. Instead, you get it in its sealed form, and you then have to do a challenge to unseal it. My challenge was go to a level 30 plus defense mission and clear it without the objective taking a hit. And there was some other arbitrary bonus conditions in there, but that doesn't matter. But to put this into perspective, at level 30, it's not uncommon to have 20 plus enemies rushing an objective. And you have to stop everyone from hitting. Everyone.
Have fun with that.
Why?
Have fun with that, James. You're not getting any help with that.
No, I already got it. I went through. It took a solid... I think I was going on 20 tries. Because I looked in and I found out, I have Vauban maxed out. I'll just go to a level 30 plus Infested. And just Bastille. Because no one can move in Bastille. And Infested basically are limited to almost melee. Aside from Moa Mutalis. So I'm like, fuckers, you're stuck in my barrier now. Except the barrier doesn't trigger if it goes over capacity. And if that... So every other time I was trying originally with Frost, because Frost has Snow Globe. And Snow Globe is a nice little shield. And it slows people who get in. However, it doesn't stop the bullets of people who get in. So that's where the first problem ran in. Because either something big, XMS, or some mini-boss-esque motherfucker would pop up. And it's a higher level enemy, so it's tanking shots. And he would get in the snow globe and manage to get one bullet on the objective. Just one. The other ones do not matter, because that one causes a fail state. You now have to exit the level once you're done and try again.
That's brutal.
So I'm like, no, we're not doing it with Corpus anymore, so we're doing it with Infested. But Snow Globe doesn't really stop Infested because, as you imagine, they're pretty much all melee aside from the Infested Moas. So I'm like, oh wait, I have a Vauban that's basically maxed out aside from the fact I need Prime mods. But I don't have Prime mods for it yet, so it's as good as it's going to get right now. Aside from leveling up a few mods and maybe putting some Forma here and there. So I'm like, okay, it's time for Boobane to get in and enter the dungeon. So Boobane goes in, and he, for the most part, works. I'm going from 2 to 3 to 3 to 4 before I hit a fail state where one guy, for whatever reason, does not get affected by fucking Bastille and is able to run in while I'm not looking and punch the objective, thus causing the fail state on the Riven mod. Eventually, these stars align, and I get in there with a Frost and enough competent people that between the Bastille, the Frost Snow Globe, and everyone else killing every single fucking thing that presents itself on the map, I think we ended up where we got the objective spawning in this nice little choke point, where the only ways to go in are above or 2 small little thin paths that basically limit it to 1 or 2 enemies at a time.
Okay.
That we were finally able to get it. And I find out that the Riven mod is for a Hind. To let you know, the Hind is a low-level burst rifle that you can get at a very low mastery level. Like, I don't think it's below 2. To put this in perspective, very early in me playing the game, I fully ranked out a Hind, and I said, you know what, it's not a bad gun, I don't hate this, but I have better weapons to use right now. and I'm going to get even better weapons, so I'm going to throw it away. So I got a mod to a weapon that I don't even like. And the other kicker, the final kick to the nuts that I didn't deserve, the mod, all Riven mods are mastery rank locked. Guess who doesn't have enough mastery rank to use the Riven mod to begin with? So after all that work, the grinding to get War Within done in the day, because what I really wanted to do is I wanted to get to Baro Kitir for the week, but I didn't have the relay unlocked, so I was running to get there. Saw War Within was just like the other relays over, and it was literally finish another mission and you can run the relay, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll do that. Get the quest, be like, fuck it, I have the quest, run it. Do all the bullshit I had to go through with War Within, all the bugs, all the lacking explanations on what the hell I'm supposed to do, and having to like figure it out in the moment, middle of combat, what the fuck I'm supposed to do. All that work, all the struggle with that defense mission, and the fucking infested chargers and leapers who would just run in and touch the objective, thus canceling out the Riven. After all that fucking work, it's for a weapon I don't even use anymore. And I'm like, I have to use it. I have to use it. This is my only Riven mod right now.
Is it at least a good mod?
I re-rolled it to make it good.
Okay.
I was able to re-roll it, make it better. And I'm like, this will have to do. It's still not the perfect, but it will take many more re-rolls, I imagine, before I can get it to perfect. And there are other things I want to use Kuva for right
That's
now.
brutal.
I put up my thoughts in the comments in the Discord chat.
Yeah, I noticed.
Fucking Harry Potter claplet. All of the clapping.
All the clapping.
All the clapping. Let's see if I can get it here. Shia LaBeouf, Will Smith, the Joker.
Is that from Citizen Kane?
Yeah, that's from Citizen Kane.
Oh, I'm smart.
And then two Harry Potters, Snape and McGonagall.
McGonagall, yeah.
Thanks, Babel.
You're welcome, bud.
All the support. Makes me
Thoughts
feel...
in the Discord chat below, lol.
But yeah, I also went in and have been farming out a Necros. Normal, because I'm not running for the primes just yet, mostly because I've been looking for stuff to actually trade to Barrow so I can get some prime mods so I can stop sucking at the game.
Oh yeah, I beat Starbound.
Oh, you beat
Irrelevant,
Starbound?
but still. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. I know irrelevant, just like throwing in my 5 cents where it shouldn't belong, but I beat Starbound. Yay.
I didn't even know you can beat Starbound.
You can! It's actually amazing. You get to fight pretty much the heart of Cthulhu.
I would not have expected the final boss of Starbound to be the heart of Cthulhu.
Well, it's something called the Ruin, and it's a bunch of tentacles, so pretty much Cthulhu.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. That's an elder god.
Yeah.
And
the first time I thought of the game crashed. It was great.
See, James, you know what your story reminds me of?
What?
I heard about this a while ago, so I don't remember what game it was, but I think it might have been for like a Final Fantasy game or some kind of RPG. And apparently it's typical RPG fashion. There's like Ultima weapons you can get near the end. But apparently for this game, one of the best weapons in the game, in order to get it, I guess at the very beginning of the game, there's like a series of chests, and there's certain chests that you cannot open under any
FF12.
circumstances.
That's
Is
Final
it?
Fantasy 12, yeah.
Yeah, that.
I've heard about that too. I was playing my copy of FF12 ages ago, and that's what made me stop playing. Because it's like I was opening chests, as you do in an RPG, and it's like, oh, to get the Zodiac Spear, you can have opened certain chests, and I just sat there. Just sat there like, why? Why would you do this? Why would you take the most basic instinct in an RPG and punish it?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, but I remember being told about that or reading about it or something like that. Couldn't remember what the game was, but I remember hearing about that. I'm just like, this is bullshit.
It was bullshit.
I get it. It's strongest weapon in the game. It's not supposed to be easy and straightforward to obtain. But why?
This is just cruel and vindictive. And also, I played Just Cause 3 because I got it for free over PSN because free PSN games. Had some fun with that. Liberated some area. And then I made a Japanese PSN account to try to look into some Japanese games.
Cool.
So I am currently looking at importing Gundam Breaker Free, the English sub version, because Gundam Breaker Free is, to put this into perspective, everyone here has heard of Build Fighters, I presume?
Nope.
Gundam Build Fighters with the Gunpla?
Yeah, I'm aware of it.
Geoff? Nothing?
New.
Okay. Kyle, for your perspective, it's Build Fighters, the game.
That's what shit, what was the name of it?
Gundam
That's what it is?
Yeah. So for Geoff, imagine getting, you know what a Gunpla is at least, right?
A what?
Gunpla. The plastic
Nope.
Gundam figures.
Okay.
Imagine being able to play a game where you take those pieces, customize your own thing, and then go around doing like missions and playing, and you get to fully customize this. Like paint things, add in battle damage, pose the fuck out of them. Just the attention and the level of detail. I remember watching a video from the Best Friends Play series, and they did a video on Gundam Breaker 3, and just the level of detail that it shows that that game has is just, like, fucking magical.
Huh.
And this is only in Japan right now?
It's in a number of countries. The English version, I believe, comes out of Korea? Or South Korea, I believe?
Okay.
Because how it worked is there was Japan basically reached the conclusion that they're never going to figure out how the fuck to do licensing over here. So what they do is they do like an unofficially endorsed importing thing, where they make in different regions English versions of the Japanese game with like English subtitles, and they're like, hey, we know the English speaking audience plays these games. Here's a version with English subtitles.
Okay.
So import these to your delight, whatnot, and I've been looking at a couple of the games there. 2 of the Super Robot Wars that got released, Moon Dwellers and V. And I've been looking at Gundam Breaker 3, and I'm like, Breaker is cheaper, and also big Gundam nerd here. Let's have some fun.
That's pretty great.
Fair.
So I'm looking into importing that. I'm just figuring out, like, the shipping time. Like, I don't want this showing up in the middle of the day and have people that I live here with being like, James, where the fuck did this come from? And then have to explain.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's tribute from my
Adoring fans that we totally have. Yes.
All 10 of them. And in all honesty, let's go on to the group channel page right now and have a nice little look at what our fans consist of. All right, we're going to competitively casual gaming. We got 10 subscribers. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Of those subscribers, we got me. We got Brandon. We got Nielsen. We got Alex. We got another person I know. Probably Kyle's on there. Probably Dylan. Yeah, I'd say probably 1 of our 10 subscribers is actually not us.
Yeah.
We did it. I'm proud of all of us, guys. We are well on our way to become the next PewDiePie.
Please now.
Just one more break around the bend and it's going to break for us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
who knows? Actually, my Ace Combat 7 Let's Play that I plan on doing might actually be popular. Probably not, but I can dream.
We can dream.
Yep.
This is true.
We need to like pick like a game that like there's a fan base, like a really good fan base on, or we need to pick like a new game or something. I don't know.
I mean, I don't want to do it cold, and I've already played a bit, but if someone wants to jump in and help me, I can do Near Automata P5. But I don't want to do those alone.
That's
It
fair.
requires me to like get the game is the issue.
No, I mean,
My problem is
have
I
the
don't-
games.
Right.
Get someone over here and we record.
Okay.
I mean, I'd be okay with it.
My problem, the
Because
problem
I
that
do
I
want to
have,
play Persona 5 at some point.
the problem that I have is I don't play games just because they're new. I play games because I actually want to play them. And unfortunately, that's like 90% of the new games I don't care for.
I
Fair
actually
enough.
want to play Persona 5 because Persona is awesome.
Though I could actually do like a Star Wars Battlefront series, just me fucking around in the new Star Wars Battlefront.
Isn't
game. I get
Battlefront
it.
2 coming out like next month?
Is it?
Didn't you say it was?
You think
I
track
don't
these
think
things?
it's that long.
Star Wars Battlefront 2. It's coming out on November 17th, 2017.
Okay.
Still not that far away.
I'm gonna get it. I want to get it. Looks really good.
I mean, I might do a walkthrough of Destiny 2 when it comes out because Destiny fan over here.
Yeah.
What they're doing with the games, but I mean, if I'm going to wait like maybe a week, see how it is, and if it's not bad, I'll probably jump on.
Oh, AOE remake release date revealed, boys.
Yep.
When is it? When the fuck is it? Wait,
What are you looking
wait.
at?
Age of Empires 1 remake. Oh, October 19th. Cool.
Sweet.
Exclusively to Windows 10, but I have a master plan that is probably going to work. I don't know.
I mean, we could probably all jump in on that. I don't think anyone would object.
Well, my game plan is just I'm gonna unless like the thing physically will not like from what I read, it doesn't sound like it's gonna just not run on Windows 10 machine. So my game plan is buy it on my laptop, play it on my desktop.
Yep.
Unless the game physically goes and detects your operating system and then says "fuck you, cunt," you don't get to play it unless you're on Windows 10. Which I don't think it's going to. It sounds like it's quite literally exclusively to the Windows 10 game store. So I just buy the installer or whatever the crap, or buy the game, get the installer or whatever the heck from the game store, and then just switch all the files over to my Windows 7 desktop. I think it'll work.
It might.
And I'm still supporting the game because I'm buying it. I just want to switch it over to my desktop. I don't want to switch to Windows 10.
Sounds fair.
I like
Yeah.
Windows 7 too much.
That's fair.
Well, our first itinerary for the evening, as I say, when we're like almost
A
an
half hour
hour
in.
into the thing,
You did it.
because our
I'm proud of you.
fucking tangents, our goddamn tangents. Anyways,
The worst part is I
bit
might be
of-
bowing out in like the next hour. So, like I'm probably gonna be stopping at 1, so I may be leaving you guys in like
I
an
mean,
hour.
we're
Sorry.
probably going to
Just remember, James, everything is Jeff's fault.
We're going to stop it probably. We're going to stop it not too long from now. I don't
Why
think.
is everything's Jeff's fault?
Didn't
'Cause
we
it's
establish that as the video title? Like,
Oh
But
right,
we
right.
already agreed. Everything is Jeff's fault.
If you want, like, because there's a running joke between Alex and I. If you want, I can send you an image of my like Viper character, and we can just put that as the image title or something. I don't know.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, cool.
All right, so the first thing on our itinerary, and Jeff, I gave you this for homework, so I hope you did it.
You can't see this right now, but I'm cringing.
Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. Who's
You
hyped?
can't see that. You can't see this
God.
right now, but I'm cringing.
fucking damn it, Jeff. You had one job.
Jeff, did you not look up the game?
I will neither confirm nor deny that. I'll just let you speculate based on my reaction.
Okay, now everything really is your fault.
Jeff, you had one job. I gave you one thing to look into.
What day was this that you told me again?
Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. Do you know anything about Blaze Blue, P4 Arena,
Isn't Blaze
Hollow
Blue a
Knight,
fighting
or
game?
Ruby? Yeah,
Yes.
it's a fighting game that's combining Blaze Blue, Persona 4 Arena, Hollow Knight in Birth, and Ruby, of all things. But Jeff, we have confirmation. No guilty gear in there. At least not at launch.
Oh, it's confirmed?
Confirmed.
Wait, what's going on?
They are not adding Guilty Gear characters in the game at launch. Maybe later as DLC,
Wait.
but there's been no confirm or deny on that.
Okay.
So none of us get to play as sole bad guys, the lesson of the day, or Johnny, or any of the other cool guys from Guilty Gear.
I'm just gonna stay quiet throughout this since I didn't do my homework.
Jeff, you know about Persona
okay,
4.
Jeff,
You
go
Persona
watch
4.
Taylor while me and James nerd the fuck out.
Wait, but I want to work on my RPG.
Jeff,
Then why
it's
are you
okay.
in the
can
podcast?
participate. Jeff, you've heard about
Oh.
Persona 4?
Yeah.
You've heard about Persona 3?
No, I've heard that. I know Persona games exist. That's the extent of my knowledge.
Do you know about characters?
No.
Damn. Okay. So
How
Jeff,
about okay? How about you two nerd the fuck out, and I'll just chime in with like the occasional what the fuck or something like that.
okay.
It's a good strategy.
So I believe me and Kyle have been going over this many times already, but I still want to know, how the fuck did the conversation start?
Which
What was-
I
conversation?
don't know. Okay, because do you know what Ruby is?
Yeah, I know what Ruby is.
Yeah,
Ruby's
so
not a
basically
fighting
what we're
game.
trying to
So
figure out is like
everything
how,
in-
'cause-
I'll go in. So everything in Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle has been a game that's been worked on or is released by Arc System. So like Blaze Blue is obviously one of their main titles. They were the main developers behind Persona 4 Arena, and they were what did we see when we looked it up, Kyle? The producer,
I think it was the publisher
the
or something like
publisher
that.
for Hollow Knight in Birth. Ruby is, of course, the production from Rooster Teeth, and the closest thing they have to a game is Grim Eclipse, which I consistently hate because it's just bad. It's not great. And I say that as a massive Ruby fan. The parts of it that are good are great. Like the music is fine, and the little interactions that happen with the characters is fine. As an overall game, it never goes over mediocre, and it needed to be much more. With the amount of hype that went behind it. And so me and Kyle have been going in like, how did this conversation between Arc and Rooster Teeth go? Like, did Arc Sys go directly to them and it's like, hey, we're doing a fighting game? Was there like some sort of like audition thing? Where people presented various ideas and characters and Arc Sys like picked the one they liked? Did Miles perform a blood sacrifice? Because I'm still not convinced that hasn't happened.
I mean, it does sound like something he'd do.
I mean, like, the running theory is Arc Sys was doing a meeting, like, Miles stumbles in on the meeting just with, like, and he happens to have, like, some, like, art sketches from, like, Ruby. Arc saw it and was just like, hang on, we can make this work. And everything just went from there.
Just a series of coincidences.
That coincidentally involved both those people being in the same room and going, yes, let's do it.
God, I don't know.
Because there's so many possibilities on how that conversation went down.
Like,
But more importantly, there are two
part of
things.
me just wondering if Arc Sys just went, yeah, hi Rooster Teeth, we're making a Ruby fighting.
We're making a
this
cross
isn't even a
fighting
question.
game.
This is just an FYI.
We want to do
Just
this. We like your
Just a
stuff.
casual BTW.
And Miles
yeah,
is
we're
just
doing
like,
this.
you know
Here's
what?
your royalty or whatever. Get cake.
And everyone's just like, okay.
Just the poor Rooster Teeth representative on the other end of the phone, just like, what the fuck just happened?
Like, did we just get forced into a fighting game?
They're just like, puts down the phone, picks it up, calls Miles. Hey, Miles? Yeah? I think we just got a fighting game.
What? How the hell did we just get a fighting game?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? This is huge. Like, who called? And just slowly devolve from there as the office just starts going
Just
into
try to just slowly descend to the man, just trying to figure out how the fuck this.
Just see him sitting over a desk, Like, picture of Monty in the side, just like, I don't know how this happened. I don't know how this happened. I'm not angry. This is definitely what we wanted, but I don't know how point A reached point B. I think we made it, man. Somewhere up there, Monty is just laughing his ass off and smiling. Don't even know if Monty plays Blaze Blue or Guilty Gear or anything like that, but I just know.
Just enjoyed himself.
Just utter this. And so the main thing I want to know is what's the roster here? No,
I don't know.
things I
What I want to know is it just going to end with those 4, or is there going to be more?
No, there's going to be more than those 5 characters that we have had announced. But my question is... Okay,
yeah, well, I meant more for, like, series.
Okay, first question. Where in Ruby are we starting? Because we're seeing, like, Fall of Beacon Arc clothing on Ruby.
Mm-hmm.
So when is this happening in the story? Are we just using her old clothing for the sake of game? Or is this happening pre-Volume 4?
I'd say probably just using pre-Volume 4 stuff.
Okay, second thing, what characters do we have jump in?
I think the safe assumption would be all of Team Ruby.
Yeah, all of Team Ruby is there, fair. It's probably safe to say all of Team Juniper.
Yeah. Well, it depends on how many characters they... Like, it partly depends on how many different franchises they have in this.
They have confirmed the 4 that we saw are in there.
So like we have the 4, and that's all they've confirmed. So if those are say they're 4 big ones, and then maybe they have small cameos, Juniper's probably a safe bet as well.
I kind of want Cinder in there.
I would not say no to Cinder.
It's Cinder or Crow. They have to. I feel like
I would die a happy man if Crow was a playable character.
I mean, I feel like minimum one of those, if not both. And if we're going pre-Fall of Beacon, Osmond.
I don't think Osmond will be in there.
I mean, I feel like I want him in there. Like,
I'd love to see it, but I don't know if it would happen.
Like, my top 3 picks are Crow, not in any particular order, are Crow, Cinder, Osmond. I want those guys in there.
Ooh. What about Ironwood as the grappler?
That could work. I never really thought
is it wrong?
Ironwood.
Is it wrong that I'd like to see do a suplex?
Sorry, you cut out there.
I'm just wondering, is it wrong that I'd just like to see Ironwood suplex Ragna?
No. I mean, I'm not a particular fan of Blaze Blue, so I'm okay with Ragna getting suplexed by just about anyone. Like, I guess. Just let's keep doing our P4 arena stuff and have Igus suplex Ragna.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Just boom. And I imagine Igus would also have some interaction with the Hollow Knight characters.
I can't really say because I don't know too much about either.
I haven't played Hollow Knight too much either. I've read a little bit into it. It seems very Type Moonish. I don't know if it has any direct connection with Type Moon, but I'm also at the point where, after looking at it, if you told me this is in the Type Moon verse setting, like it's with Fae and Melty Blood and all that, I would believe you.
It has that kind of feel to it?
There would be no questioning. There would be no why. There would just be, yeah, no, I see this completely, 100%. I am okay with this.
See, the other thing, I'm kind of curious. Presuming that there's going to be more series than just those 4, because I would think there would be, what else could they bring in?
Well, the obvious answer right away, and it's the one everyone wants, is Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
That's like the obvious no-brainer answer. Let's bring in Johnny. Let's bring in Soul. Let's bring in Faust. Let's bring in everyone.
Yeah. Which, like, I don't know too much about Guilty Gear, but that would be pretty great to see Guilty Gear in there.
I'm starting to get learned on the plot. I am obviously several games behind on that, and it's going to take some time, and me unlocking the entries, of course. But I imagine I'll get a little bit more book learned on that as time goes on.
Yeah. See, I know you and me discussed getting My Hero Academia in there.
Yeah, we discussed if My Hero Academia showed up in there, like, we would all die happy, contentious men.
Oh, God, yes. Like, I'm pretty sure you don't even have to throw, like, everyone in there. Just throw in All Might. And you would make a lot of people happy.
Yeah, you just have the one cameo. No. And Kyle, you've seen season 1, so you understand this. All Might versus Genjiro.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
Ah, shit.
Man so powerful.
I try and remember who Genjiro was.
Symphogear. The red-haired guy who is confirmed strongest person in the fucking series, can go toe-to-toe with everyone, but has to remain behind at the base because he's the commander.
Oh, that guy! Yes!
All Might versus Genjiro.
Absolutely, that'd be amazing.
Start the fight now. Put your money down. Place your bets, everyone. Let's have some fun, boys.
I don't know. I do not know who I'd bet for that.
Just a solid 3 hours of just everyone's jaw hits the floor, eyes are watering in happiness. Just
that'd be so good.
Let's go, everyone. Like, make the dream a reality.
Wait. Shit, I just had another thought. I know why, but I don't know why. All Might versus Jotaro Kujo.
Yes. Let's see the strongest hero versus someone who can fucking time stomp. Is it sad that I still find that fight would probably be even with all the advantages Jotaro would have from having
I don't know. I actually haven't finished part 4 yet.
But you've seen part 3, right?
Oh, right, because part 4 is Diamonds Forever, so I haven't finished part 3.
Okay.
I haven't even started part 4.
I mean, Star Platinum's pretty strong, and Time Stop, even if it's only for seconds, would be an interesting fight.
Yeah.
I would watch that fight, too.
Oh, so would I.
Geoff, name a character you want to see in a fighting game, so we can fanboy more.
I think he might have just noped out for a moment.
I think he just noped out. Damn it, Geoff!
I think the sheer insanity of these potential crossovers just got to him.
He's just like silently working away on the RPG, just going to let them leave the nerds alone.
His brain can't handle it.
Also, I think we just had confirmation. Genjiro is the strongest person in Symphogear lore. Were it not for the fact that the basic Mook can one-shot the average person, nothing can stop him.
Okay, is it ever actually explained in Symphogear why he's so strong?
Because he's a real man.
That's their explanation.
He watches movies, plays games, and eats a decent meal. What else does a man need? That is your explanation. That's all you get. He does not have
Fair enough.
Cure. There was no body modification. His fists are concentrated badass.
I'm okay with this.
Like, I think there's a scene in the episode coming up that was just in my recommendations, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Genjiro just bodies the entire Symphogear team.
Oh, shit.
Up. Guys, we're trading now.
Remind me how many seasons of Symphogear there are?
There are 4.
Okay, I need to get caught up.
You are super behind.
And I know what I'm going to be doing during downtime.
Yep.
Especially because I'm about as caught up to My Hero Academia as I can get, so...
Yeah, because you're only watching the dub, right?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to stick to the dub because the dub is good.
I am, like... That's on my watch list. Like, My Hero Academia is on the watch list for the channel. The other thing on the watch list is Yuki Yuna is a hero.
I've only heard like a little bit about that, but it looks good.
I have seen bits. It looks like it's going to be a fun ride. And I've heard it's very Madoka-esque.
Oh no.
So...
Oh no.
There's a reason I'm not starting it just yet. I'm letting Overlord finish. I'm letting other things that I'm working on finish. And taking that time to mentally prepare myself. Because we need to go in 100% ready.
Oh yeah. Okay, plan of attack. Plow through Symphogear, plow through JoJo, get my ass ready for whatever this is.
Because it sounds like there's some other parts of the series too. And from what little background lore I've been digging in, it's like, holy fuck, man!
Do explain.
So picture the apocalypse.
Okay.
We start that tells us something. We start this story with the apocalypse. Now,
Sorry, I exist.
Geoff, you're back. You're alive.
Hey.
Hi, sorry.
It's all good.
Okay, so back to the previous question I was throwing out. Geoff, pick a character you would want to see in a fighting game. So we can fight our fanboy picks. Could be anything. Anyone.
That's what I'm trying to think.
Yeah. Well, for reference's sake, the last one we just posed is All Might versus Jotaro Kujo.
And Genjiro from Symphogear. I can't remember his other name. But basically, the most normal person who can Saitama the fuck over people versus a stand user versus All Might. Enough said.
Trying to think.
Just pick your favorite character of stuff.
Manfred von Karma. I don't fucking know.
Oh my god. Manfred von Karma versus Simon Belmont.
Yes! Make it happen, Arxis. You got the recommendations.
I don't think that would end. I think Manfred von Karma would lose quickly.
I mean, probably, but it would still be entertaining to watch.
No,
it wouldn't happen.
No, it's fine. It's fine
because Phoenix Wright has been in both a Marvel vs. Capcom game.
Well, and I think objection is
Cross
illegal.
Zone.
I think objection is a legitimate attack too. So like
Yes.
Manfred's objection's like scary as fuck. So maybe Simon Belmont would get his ass kicked.
I mean, I'm pretty sure official canon Project Cross Zone has had Phoenix fight like an interdimensional monstrosity, and you can kill him with objection.
Is Phoenix actually in Project Cross Zone?
He is one of the solo characters. He teams up with Maya to be one of the solo picks.
That's awesome.
So he's one of your solo specials that you can just have chime in on anyone. And he summons Steel Samurai and someone else.
Yeah, he does.
Great.
It's great. It's great. Higihari! Dead.
Dead.
All dead. I don't know,
Death
it's just
by
suddenly someone started playing card game and boom. End of the world.
Death by objection.
Kyle got it. Kyle got it.
What?
I think Kyle got it. Did Kyle get it?
Did I get what?
Never mind, I don't think you got it.
Sorry, I didn't actually hear it.
I heard
Just someone
children's
was
card
playing
games
a
in my
card game
first.
and boom. End of the world. I can't do the voice though. Bonds Beyond Time movie. Abridged.
Okay.
Okay, I actually haven't seen
children's
Bonds
card
Beyond
game,
Time.
got
So.
Wrong children's card game. Gotcha.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen Bonds Beyond Time, so yeah, sorry.
I'm just like, end of the world. Most recent thing I watched was Vanguard. Most recent thing that wanted to end the world was The Void. Therefore,
for a second, my mind went to Wicross, and I'm just like, wait, that didn't end the world, as far as I'm aware.
I need to look and see what's happening with Wicross.
Yeah, I haven't checked in on that in a long time.
Because me and Kyle casually check reference on this game that we will never play beyond virtual simulation. That is oddly entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Like, card aesthetic aside, because I think we're all kind of like, on that. But just randomly taking random cards and playing game with mechanics. It's mechanically fun.
Yeah.
Enough so that we get around the pictures.
Yeah, some of it's not too bad.
Yeah. Some of the designs are actually pretty cool, and then some of them are just Japan.
Yeah. Some are good, some are bad, and then some are Japan.
That's as far as we can get into explaining. If you want to look up more, Google.
Just go do your research. You'll understand.
You will understand very quickly if you don't already.
I'd actually be curious to know how well that game's even doing.
Last I checked, it was fine, but that was during the time of Lost Storage, and Lost Storage wasn't that great. The ending, it was shock value, and then the ending fell pretty flat.
Okay.
So it's more of the same, with a little bit of shock value here and there. I'm not sure if you've seen it, Kyle.
I don't know if I've seen Lost Storage.
So it's a lot more of the same. Little bits of details changed here and there.
Was Lost Storage when they had coins?
Yeah, Lost Storage is when they had the bet system.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Okay, so a lot more shock value, like we have a legit suicide moment.
Oh, fun.
Like they show the system's been reversed, so on lose you swap with the rig.
Okay.
But the rig just kind of gets the body. But the thing is, these rigs are designed to be originally rigs. They're kind of brought into existence by like random emotions and resentment from the first two series.
Okay.
So they don't actually know how to human.
Oh.
So now you have a thing that was a rig that now has to human. And it's like, what the fuck do I do? And there's one thing where it's just like, I don't like living. I liked being a trading card. I can't deal with life anymore.
Oh.
So she just jumps.
Oh, God.
And there's, like, you have Pruraluk there talking to her beforehand. Just, like, trying to figure out, what the hell are you doing? And then mid-conversation, before she can stop, she jumps.
Shit.
And you just have that shock moment where you hear the crunch. You hear the sirens, you see the blood, and you just have Puraloo just sitting there in abject fucking horror.
I never thought I'd say this, but I actually feel bad for people.
Kyle, you okay?
What?
You cut out there for a sec.
Oh, did I?
But yeah, it's like, Puraloo super turned around. Like, you had to read the manga that covers her to really understand it, but there was a lot of character turnaround.
Huh.
She tries to be the hero. The problem is, she's a secondary character in a card game show.
Yeah.
That in the main guy's mimic is, I can change a card to whatever I want.
Oh, joy.
So yeah, that's the main villain.
Ooh.
And it just kind of falls flat, because it's like, yeah, we won, and we're going to be out of the game, but the games are still going. And it kind of feels like that sort of follow. Because, like, first season had the infinite shock factor.
Yep.
And second season fell relatively flat in the early going, because it's just more of the same. Everyone knows what's going on now, so it's not that exciting. And it takes a while to even ramp up to something remotely interesting.
Yeah.
This thing is... We add some shock value, but it's a lot of the Season 2 problem. but without the satisfying ending. Because
Ew.
it's like, okay, yeah, these people are gonna go on and do their thing, and okay.
Okay, that's
Nothing was resolved,
not
and it
great.
kind of just is relatively weak. Geoff is crying.
No, I'm laughing.
Okay.
At what?
The autopilot master.
Oh god, that.
Hey, also random topic that just came up with the top of my head. I don't know if I could just like randomly add this to the podcast, but
Yeah, go ahead.
Weirdest class that you've been able to play as in an RPG.
Weirdest.
Yes, as in like the class that literally made you question what the hell were they thinking.
Off the top of my head, Merchant and Pop Idol.
Okay, that's kind of weird.
I got
Both are
it.
from the same game, by the way.
Which game?
Bravely Default.
Oh, okay.
Weirdest class I gotta think of is Harlequin.
Oh, okay. Well, this was inspired because Andrew and I were like talking about freaking classes that I can put for my RPG game in RPG Maker MV. We were deciding between professional student and janitor. We went with janitor.
How does the janitor class even work? Does he
Don't
clean
I
the
don't know.
floor?
Name Scruffy.
I don't know.
Janitor.
I don't know for certain, but it probably involves throwing toilet plungers at people.
Lots
Oh my
of
God.
water attribute attacks, if you catch my drift.
Muddy
No,
water.
Jeff, brilliant idea.
What?
He is the assassin class. He kills people and then cleans up the mess. And no one ever knows he was there.
I'd
And
run
he
him on
has-
my Darkest Dungeon team. Clean the
and he
bodies. Done.
No, it's fine. It's fine. He'll have a special attack called Muddy Water. No one got that, really?
I got
Is that a Pokemon reference?
Yeah, it's a Pokemon reference.
I got it. It just wasn't that.
I thought it was brilliant. Okay.
I mean, it's brilliant, and it's like a great logical pun, but
Somewhere there's a Pokemon fan who is watching this and killing themselves laughing right now. You know that.
probably.
Yeah.
I may actually. That might be kind of funny. It's like Muddy Water. The janitor takes a mop bucket of used water and throws it at one enemy. Such a useless attack.
Okay, in other news, and I think this will be how we wrap up the podcast here, because it's going on a little
Yeah.
late.
Yeah.
Any of you guys
So
hear
much for that.
Mass Effect Andromeda? The news
Yeah, I think I heard about this.
I don't play Mass Effect. I'm sorry.
there? Okay, so for those of you not in the know, which is Geoff,
Again.
yeah, they're canceling all support.
Heh.
No DLC, no more updates. They're done. They
Ew.
are picking their ball and leaving.
Why are they doing that?
Don't really know, but from what I saw, it appears EA is blaming the players for this. Again, I didn't look too much into it.
I'd have to look into it as well, but in fairness, did they ever actually say that they were even going to do DLC for it originally?
I don't even know.
Because I thought I recall it being like they never actually said if they would, and people were wondering, and then they just came out and said, "Yeah, we're not doing anything."
Yeah, I don't think they ever said that they were for sure. But it's the we're not fixing the game anymore thing that most people were really grumpy about. Because, fine, no DLC, your game is still a broken mess. Are you fixing it? No,
Yeah.
we're done.
Oh, hang on, I think I found the thing you were referring to.
Oh, you guys are bitching. We're leaving.
Let's see.
Do 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 do.
Do, 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 do.
Okay, yeah. So apparently, someone at EA did say he thinks people were were overly critical of Mass Effect Andromeda, but this was in a different statement than the DLC.
Okay.
So
But
best I
basically-
can tell, the two things don't relate to each other
Okay.
much.
At least not directly.
Yeah.
They're basically like, we're not doing any DLC, but we found everyone was really overcritical. Your game was literally broken. You had a gun facing
Yeah, like it doesn't.
backwards. And to fix it, instead of flipping the model back around, which was all you had to do, you redesigned the weapon to make it look like it's pointed backwards. But it's just a normal gun. It looks like it's backwards.
I
You
see
made a
nothing wrong with
mistake.
this. I don't know why you're bitching.
But you made a mistake. And your simple solution was just turn the gun around. But instead of doing that, you redesigned the entire weapon to make it look stupid. Why?
I don't know.
Just so
There was a
many-
lot of weird shit with that game.
a lot of bugs, a lot of horrendous glitches. Just they really understaffed this. It was really undercooked.
Rip.
I think they might have just been a bit too eager to get to it.
Well, the main thing all the Mass Effect fans, like including myself, are worried about is Mass Effect 3 had a lot of controversy, and so did Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah.
And they both suffered because of that. Will they make another one?
Best I can tell, the interest is there.
But will that game suffer because of all this? Because you know the sales will be reduced. Because
Okay, I see what you
the
mean. now.
last two games have had huge controversies in how they were made.
Okay.
And then, do you want to make another one? Because do you think people will not associate? Because I didn't pick up Andromeda because I wanted to wait to see what happened. Because Mass Effect 3 happened. And then I'm not buying Andromeda, for sure. The thought was there, maybe if it got fixed, if it was getting regular updates. And no, that's dead. Because I'm not going to pick up a buggy game unless it's like on sale for like $5. You do not get to make money off a half-assed thing. And I understand there's more to the story on that. But that's just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so from what I can find, it seems like people have already said like they'd be interested in working on more Mass Effect titles. But but obviously there's nothing saying if they will or when that will be or anything like that.
Obviously. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough to say.
We can't say yet.
Because Mass Effect 3, it did have controversy, but it did.
It was a good game.
I say in the
with a
end,
bad
it
ending.
did get fixed.
Yeah. In my opinion of Mass Effect 3, it's a great game with a bad ending. Like, the build-up to that ending scene is great. But then the ending happens and it's...
Yeah. Didn't they actually change it
They did,
at some point?
They did update it, but it was a case of generally too little too late. Everyone's still kind of mad.
Okay.
And I don't mind the endings, but it just, even at the end of them, it just kind of feels... Like, I understand the logic behind it. The Reapers were this insurmountable force, and even with all the preparation in the world, you were still kind of scaling a mountain that was huge in the beginning, and even with everything together, that's still a huge mountain you might not be able to cross. Still not a huge ending. It fixes some things, but it's still...
I don't know. It's tough to say because from my understanding of it, because I haven't actually played any of the Mass Effect games, but from my understanding of it, 3, I would say, despite the controversy it did end well. But Andromeda, I'd say, is they're kind of stuck with egg on their face. So I don't know.
All right. Well, I think that's an end of the evening. I think Geoff is starting to fall asleep at his keyboards there.
No, I'm alive.
You say
Mostly.
that, but even when you say it, it doesn't sound too convincing.
I'm just doing other stuff because you guys are talking about things I don't have a lot to say about.
I know
If
it's fair,
any.
but we want to
In
make
fairness, we did tell you about that. Actually, maybe not in the Mass Effect, but we did tell you about BlazBlue.
Yeah, you did, and then I just got distracted with other stuff because it's me.
Not our fault.
Oh no, that's Geoff's fault.
Once again, title speaks for itself.
All right.
Yep.
Well,
So which image am I sending to you again?
you are sending me an image of you.
Sending image of me. Okay.
All right, but before we leave, official thing. We get the gang together when Cross Tag comes out.
I am down for this.
Geoff,
What?
you willing to
What?
jump in?
What's going on?
We're gonna get the band together when Cross Tag comes out and get some gameplay together. You win?
When will this be?
Because Cross Tag doesn't have a release date, so it's in the future.
Is it a side-scrolling fighting game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe in.
Okay, we have a solid maybe from Geoff.
Solid maybe, leaning towards a no, because I do not like side-scrolling fighting games in the slightest. I'm sorry.
You will learn.
No.
You will join us to be an extra body, or we'll find 2 other people.
I think you should find two other people.
Okay, Geoff. For reference, bear in mind the most fighting game experience I've had in my life is Smash Bros. And ARMS.
Yeah, but I don't even like
I
Smash
still want to
Bros.
play this.
But I don't even like Smash Bros. Is my problem.
Can you endure the pain for a video for the channel, Geoff?
Can I fuck around and not take myself seriously?
I mean,
maybe.
I think we've all
We
established.
make no promises.
I mean,
No promises
we've
are
all
made.
established that all of us are going to be pretty bad at the game.
Sure, I'll join in. Why not?
Like, I might be on the better end, and I'm still probably going to be fucking terrible.
Sure. I'm in.
All right.
Why not? As long as I don't have anything to study for, I'm in.
Literally, there will be no opportunity to study. The only one who might get some.
No. When I say study, I mean university related shit.
No, you will not need to look into anything. It's literally, I'm gonna get the game.
When I say university related shit, I mean as long as I have no exams the day we plan on doing it, is what I mean. As long as I have nothing going on.
We'll work around that.
We will schedule to our schedules. Schedule.
Schedule.
Oh, here we go.
Chariots.
Here we go. Here, I send you this image. It's a picture of my Viper character feeling sad face. It'll be perfect for you.
Yes.
It was an image I drew probably about half a year ago when I was studying for midterms, and it's something I shouldn't have been doing instead of studying for midterms. Don't question it. Please, no one question it. I had I had a midterm on Halloween or the day after Halloween, and instead of studying for that midterm, I drew that.
How'd the midterm go?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, better question. What class was it?
It was for management, and I should have gotten an easy 80 on it. I had my priorities.
Wait, didn't we do flashcards for that?
Remember?
Yes. I'm pretty sure it was management.
Yeah, it was management.
What did you get for that?
Not good. Something I don't want to reveal on YouTube.
Fair enough.
It was a mark that was not guard. And I can attribute this image to definitely having something to do with that fact, because that probably took me about 2 hours to make.
You know what? Continue this conversation later when it's not record.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, my name's James.
I'm
Battle
Kyle.
Rap. I'm
Okay, one
Geoff.
at a time.
Then do it again.
Single file
Alright.
class. I'm James.
Come on, Kyle. Waiting
I'm
on you.
Kyle.
I'm dead on the inside.
We can't even do a goddamn outro. All right, see you guys later.
I'm James. I'm Kyle. I'm Geoff. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.
There we go.
Just let Geoff do his stellar voice acting skills, which are anything but.
All right, see you later.